Greetings, everyone, from the White Mountains of Arizona. It's a beautiful day. Spring has arrived, it's sprung, and we couldn't be happier to be outside and bringing you another channeling. All right, admittedly, we left on a bit of a cliffhanger last week, so we wanted to get more information on the moon. Last week, we channeled Gaia herself, and the message we got was not only one of love, but it was also one of oneness. Sure. Where was I going with that? Oh, the moon. The last thing we got was that the moon. I forget the last question we asked or what answer we got. Have to watch it back. It was all a beautiful blur. But yeah, today we're gonna see who Tara can connect to so that we can get more answers about the moon. We channeled the moon once before in episode 3. It was a little way back there, a little crude for our standards. So we want to go deeper than that. As of late, we've learned that the moon is possibly trapped in a matrix-style cube, along with ourselves and other entities, races, species, beings, whatever you want to call it. Tara's doing her thing. She's grounding, connecting, authenticating.
Okay.
All right, who have you got today on the line?
The moon's consciousness.
Okay, so we're talking to the moon herself.
Yes.
So is this the part of the moon that vibrates at the 5th dimension?
Yes.
Okay, so last week we learned that the moon couldn't be touched or something to that effect. Can you go deeper on that?
I am a consciousness, and I am projected to appear a particular way for a matrix program. And there's a purpose to that, but it is just a projection, meaning if the physical beings of that realm wish to land upon me in a solid sense, that could not occur.
So you don't resonate at all in the 3rd realm, to where you have physicality?
Not as you would be able to interpret it, hence the illusion of my appearance.
Okay, so what is it then we see when we look up at the sky?
It's meant to be a reflection of the energy in which you reside in, so that you could see something outside yourself, to be like a friend, and to help you to understand how your world appears.
So you're just like a hologram in 3D.
Correct.
So, but you do exist in 3D in some way.
In some fashion, yes.
But not as a spherical object in space.
Yes.
So obviously then that would mean the moon landing was false.
Correct.
So was that done in a studio? Like a movie?
It was in a location within your planet.
So the astronauts were actors who were in on it.
Many. It was so elaborately done that some astronauts believe they truly went to the moon.
Oh. So, what was the purpose for the space race?
To bring your attention to the moon. That the moon was something that, as massive as that, could be dominated by a species, thus perpetuating the hunter and the chased relationship, keeping entrapment program.
But we know now that you chose to be here.
Yes,
What was your free will violation?
exactly what I'm doing now. And so I am working to raise my vibration to one outside of this realm and closer to home.
Home being fourth dimensional, fifth dimensional?
Fifth,
So, I take it when you ascend, we all ascend.
yes, all consciousness is one. It doesn't matter what dimension we reside in. A leveling up is a leveling up of the all, an awakening of the all in all dimensions, all frequencies, like a ripple effect, butterflies effect.
Yeah, but I guess I meant in 3D linear time, which is slowed and delayed.
Then, yes, the moon would appear to disappear first.
Okay, so you're a consciousness that is near to ascension.
Yes,
So, have you completely learned from and healed from your free will violation?
I feel I'm on the verge, like I can dream about it at night.
So they've been in 3D, they and 4D, they've been using you to keep our egos in charge and our higher selves out of our lives.
Yes, but only to provide the option, and the choice is always up to you.
Okay. So, but why restrict anyone from why make them make a choice?
And those that believe they're outside of the program, they are actually inside, that they need something to feed on. They have also not awakened.
So you're saying those in what we see as 4D haven't learned the lessons yet.
Correct.
So you're sticking around to help them?
If I help them, I help myself.
So what's the main lesson for those who enslaved you, or who you allowed to be enslaved by?
Then we have to ask ourselves in what ways we've actually allowed ourselves to be enslaved. Many is the ego program to have us believe we are the leaders of our destiny, not realizing there's so much to heal to get to that destiny. and thus the ego overrides your soul.
What have you learned that humanity doesn't see yet as a collective?
That you are so much more. You're so much more the density of your clothes and your homes and all the things you believe matter outside of yourself. When you can finally leave that, disconnect from it, from all the things that you believe make you you, and realize yourself for who you truly are, so much brighter and so much more grand, that is when the spell is broken for all.
What will be humanity's biggest hurdle coming up?
Believing that any one thing is greater than you as a whole.
Okay, so just to take it back to 3D, because people will have questions. If you're not real in 3D, that means you don't control the tides.
I'm a mirror for those tides of your own creation, but you have to believe that the force is off planet.
So it's the human collective consciousness's swaying of emotion that causes the waters on Earth to move.
That's your emotion. It is your energy. It's how you truly flow. Think of land as ego, and water is the soul. Why did the ego split apart so far away from itself? And when it finally remembers that it's always been one, the waters overtake and the ego is gone.
Okay, so is Mars a holographic projection as well?
Of course, it would be the evil sister to the good earth. It's been told in your stories over and over again. And this time around, with a scientific bent, that it's not just a folk tale of the good and the bad, the fiery and the watery, as old as your myths and fairy tales. They had to appeal to your logic as well as your soul.
Okay, so they're trying to keep us focused on colonizing Mars because it keeps us looking outside of ourselves
Yes,
when it's all just holographic projection.
it's all illusion until you will it into existence.
So the nature of the cube is that you could go infinitely in any direction until you realize that you're projecting all of it, and then you realize how small of a space you're in.
Yes, Yes. Small.
Okay. I think that's pretty good for today. We want to thank you for speaking with us. Do you have any last message for the people before you go?
Tap into your inner waters. Perhaps meditate on it.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
She was very frank, no nonsense.
I felt like I was floating on the water. I'm like, I need my land legs at the moment.
Yeah.
I was all up in that ocean.
Probably take a sip of your H2O.
Oh, yeah.
I show the people the surrounding areas. A lot of birds around here. They follow us.
Oh, yeah.
Well, did you remember it all?
Nope.
No?
Not at all on that one.
All right. Well, we'll watch it back. No need for let's have the post breakdown in the comment section.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts. What does your intuition say? Definitely want to start a discussion. Maybe did this branch off into other questions maybe you might have? Maybe suggestions for future channelings or just questions in general. We love those. We love discussions too. So
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you in the comment section, guys. Thanks for watching.
all right. Bye.
Peace.